Hi guys, this is Greg at Best Choice Trailers. Today we're going to take a walk around a Lamar UT07. This is a 7x16, 7,000 pound rated GVW. What we refer to internally as our deluxe utility. We spec one of these out that's a little more standard in a 77-inch width, and then this 7 wide obviously has a little more width, and then we throw a few extra features on it. So let's take a walk around this. Again, it's a UT07 7x16, what we refer to as a deluxe. So we like this trailer as a solid mid-grade option. This would be a solid compact tractor hauler. Somebody wanted to use it as a commercial zero-turn mowing, landscaping trailer. This would be it. We'll show you some of why we like it, especially when you factor in the price point. Okay, so starting out up front, this is not a standard, but something we option in is the adjustable coupler. It's got a cast adjustable, not a stamped adjustable. Then we option in this drop leg jack. If you're not familiar, you'd simply pull that pin from the other side. The inner leg drops down to the ground, and then the top line jack there, you can crank from there up, so you got plenty of adjustment. Don't have to carry around wood blocks anymore. Not only is it a sealed wiring harness, the blue represents an Arctic cold weather wiring harness. This stays flexible down to roughly -65 degrees. Of course, on the jack there at the top, you see the grease dirt, so it is serviceable. Lamar uses a powder coat paint. This one here we've upgraded to the charcoal powder coat with the black wagon wheels. Gives it a very clean appearance. Lamar does pinstripe the trailer for another, again, nice look. This one here we've optioned in the pipe top rail. So if you're not familiar with the, I'm sorry, this is tube, not pipe. When you start to get 16 foot and longer, trailers will start to flex and give. The pipe, or I'm sorry, tube top, just takes some of the flex and deflection out. So if you had a big guy that was standing on this corner, it wouldn't shake and bounce too much on the opposite end. If we made this an angle iron top rail, you would definitely get some deflection. So another thing that's going to take some deflection out of the frame would be the full wrap tongue. So this is a structural channel tongue that wraps all the way back to the spring hanger. Some of your cheaper trailers generally will stop the tongue at the first cross member. We're also starting to see more formed tongues, not structural channel tongues. Okay, they do give you some stake pockets built in for tie downs. This one here looks like it's got 6. There's 2 each side in front of the fender, and then I believe there's 1 behind the fender. Then you've also got the bullet LED lights. Nice look, and then Lamar gives you a 3-year structural warranty. On the floor, you got a 2x8 pressure treated floor. Couple things with the fenders. You've got the standard rolled fender. They've got a support front and back. Then they've also got a support in the middle. We like that. A lot of your cheaper trailers generally won't put the center support, and then if you hit it or somebody's sitting on it, you'll bend it. This one here, not so much. Radial tires standard. It's a 205/75 R15 load range C 6-ply on, again, the black wagon wheel. It's got Dexter axles. We've upgraded the trailer to brakes on both axles. It's got your forward adjusting brakes, or what Dexter would refer to as never adjust. And then it's also got the Easy Lube hubs. You can see the black cap you'd simply pull off, and the average homeowner can service your own bearings. We do suggest that if you consider this trailer, and it is one of our more popular ones, that if you're thinking you want a spare, you would buy it from us at purchase. This uses a 5-on-5 lug pattern, not something that's common in the north, but very common in the south. Again, I throw that little sales pitch in for a spare because you're going to be hard pressed to find one most places. Most places, your Walmart and Tractor Supplies don't stock that lug pattern. Okay, there is the other stake pocket behind the axle, or fenders. The gate system on this is fairly straightforward. You simply pull that up, rotate it 90 degrees. Springs are not standard on this. They are an option. We do generally keep them in stock. Again, sealed beam LED lights. Now, one thing that we do upgrade on this back gate we spec with tube instead of angle iron. We do that because an angle iron gate we don't really like with a compact tractor. Compact tractors are right on the edge of what most angle iron gates can handle. And then also, same thing with a zero turn. A zero turn doesn't weigh near as much as a compact tractor most times, but the continual use will beat an angle iron gate up, versus this tube generally will handle it pretty well. Now, that said, another thing we like on this trailer, a gate's only as strong as what it's pushing off of. This back piece right here is box tube. Let's see if I can show you, but it's about a 3-inch, probably a 3-inch by 4-inch tube bumper. So you got a very strong bumper. A lot in the industry, I point that out because they're angle iron. So even though they might have a 2x2 tube gate, they've got a weak spot, so to speak, or a bottleneck in the setup. Of course, they do the grab handles on either end of the gate. It's a nice feature. So again, this is what we call our Deluxe. This would spec in between a UT7716 Lamar, and then we carry Shore Track as a more deluxe alternative to this. Now, some of the features on this Lamar aren't on the Shore Track. Shore Track we don't spec with the adjustable and drop leg, but then there are a few features on the Shore Track that are not on this trailer. So again, this is what we call the Lamar Deluxe. Nice spec trailer for the money. Certainly a very good value. If you have any questions on this or any of our other trailers, give us a ring at 717-220-4220 or visit us on the web at bestchoicetrailers.com.